off with these guys on the Forever Red panel, man. They got the action on their own.
Yes, sir. Right there, the red.
Thank you. You're one of my favorites.
I don't mean to be biased, but I just saw the red.
Well, you're one of my favorites. Even you were once a stunt. You were also a stuntman in some.
You had me, and I was one of your favorites. Just give me a second. You got more experience with this. Thank you. Okay, I think I can handle this. Go ahead.
More mean Rangers. One of the more jerk type Rangers. I'm not insulting you. I think that was awesome. How did that feel? And can I get your picture taken after this?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
And to answer your question, it felt absolutely strange. I would show up and I would talk back and be rude and just challenge the Rangers every time we got a chance to work with each other. And it alienated me from the cast just a little bit, until they realized how goofy I was in person. But I had a great time playing the character. I think I was fortunate enough to have a little bit of an arrogance about me back then that allowed me to tap into a good resource.
I have no comment, no opinion on that statement.
No, I'm kidding. It was great. It was fun to do something different and go against the grain. And I loved playing the character for that reason. My favorite part about that was trying to create the character arc so that by the end of the season, you hopefully fell in love with Eric and understood his journey and how hard it was for him to come around. And that was my plan. Good. Yes, sir.
I just wanted to ask one thing about the Forever Red episode. And it was my favorite part of the episode. I want to know why it was done. The last scene where Tommy walks off. Everybody's talking about what you think of Tommy. I want to. First, I got to say my favorite was your line, Daniel, when he said, "My Q-Rex would eat his dragon sword for lunch." I just want to know why that was done.
Okay, I can't believe that became as well received as it did, because I gotta tell you what, at the end of the day, we're doing that shot, and Koichi comes up, and there's a few lines, but not everybody's got lines. So they give us the opportunity to just say whatever we're gonna say. And I was trying to be daring as an actor then. I had heard somewhere that good actors take risks. And I thought, well, I wanted to be a good actor, so I was going to take a risk there, and I was going to say something. And I was going to break character and just do something strange. And that's what I came up with. It was the last time I'd ever be on film as the Red Ranger type. I'm not really a Red Ranger, you know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm red, but whatever. Yes.
I was wondering, were any of the actors from Time Force kind of like they were on this show, or was that like Lucas? I know was like really self-centered in his own way. Was the actor that way? You know.
No, the cast was nothing like what their characters were like. It was amazing, and they were a really good group of people to work with. They almost brought us back a second season, I think, because the crew got along so well with the cast, and the producers were very pleased with the way they worked, and it was interesting. It was almost like the Brady Bunch to me. When I'd show up, they were so friendly with one another. They'd call action, and it was all of a sudden this intensity, and so-and-so is doing this, and I hate all you guys. So, to answer your question now.
What was Tripp's actor like outside of the show, though?
He was a very sort of unassuming, real mellow guy, real easygoing, real bright. I remember he and I had a few conversations, and his mother would come down to set, and I loved his mother. Especially because she would cook